Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, 21st of July. I'm surprised to find myself here. I don't know what's happening, still quite hot. 21st of July, 2026. Ka-ching! Right, we are going to do a fairy tale tarot today. I don't do these very often because I have to always have my reading glasses. Also, I have to know where the book is, which I'm going to say is slightly turning into Smelly Book, isn't it? Remember Smelly Book? This is like Smelly Book Junior. Not half as bad, of course. This is Smelly Book. This is a very good book, by the way, if you're ever looking for a tarot book. Smelly Book. That's the one I've had. I must have had this, I don't know, a long time. Just such a long time. So, yeah, Smelly Book Junior. If Smelly Book had a baby, this would be its book. Right, fairy tale tarot. Absolutely gorgeous tarot. But often, I think last time we did this, we got, was it The Little Mermaid? And it just was really kind of dark and misogynistic, wasn't it? Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay. One just fell out, so we're going with it. And why not? And it is, hang on, this bad boy, well, bad woman, the Queen of Swords, and it's Rumpelstiltskin. We've had this before. Is Rumpelstiltskin the one about letting down your hair, or is it, I don't know, it's like he's sewing a series of sausages onto her dress. Which, I mean, I'm troubled by this already. We're already opening a can of worms, aren't we? I'm just going to sew a sausage onto your dress. Right, let's find the Queen of Swords, Rumpelstiltskin. And these will not be in alphabetical order. Damn. Damn. Right, okay. Fine. Major Arcana, Minor Arcana, Wands, Coins. Oh, I see. So it'll be do it under Swords. 147. Gosh, that one's lovely. Why couldn't we have had that one? Huh. Ooh, that's a Seven of Swords. Amazing. Do you love me, a Seven of Swords? Right. Queen. Are you sitting comfortably? Then we will begin. There was a poor miller who once boasted to the king that his daughter was able to spin straw into gold. And sadly, this was totally untrue. However, hearing the gossip about the girl, the king of the land was intrigued and invited her to his castle. She was put into a room full of straw, given a spinning wheel, and told that if she didn't manage to spin all of the straw into gold by the morning, she would die. At a loss, the poor girl began to weep until a little man appeared. She explained her predicament, and he asked her what she'd give him in return for performing this task for her. The girl promised him her necklace, and pleased with this, the little man proceeded to spin all of the straw into gold. So far so good, but we know this is going to take a dark turn, don't we? When the king returned the following morning, he was delighted, yet greedy for more. So he set the girl the same task again the following night. This time the little man was given the girl's ring in exchange for the magical spinning. But on the third night, told yet again to spin, the girl had nothing left to offer the little man, so he demanded that he be given her firstborn child. I feel like he's raised the stakes here in a very short space of time. She agreed, desperate as she was. The following morning, delighted with his new riches, the king took the girl as his bride, and a year later a child was born. The little man reappeared at this news, demanding the child from the queen as promised. The queen wept bitterly, and taking pity on her, he gave her one chance. If she was able to guess his name correctly within 3 days, she could keep the baby. When the little man came again, the queen guessed every name she knew, even the more unusual ones, and yet to every attempt the little man responded, "That is not my name." He's very annoying, isn't he? Finally, with time running out, the frantic queen sent one of her servants into the nearby villages to gather unusual names. That evening, walking by what turned out to be the little man's house, the servant heard him singing triumphantly, "Today I bake, tomorrow I'll brew, for now I'll have the young queen's child. Oh, glad am I that no one knew that Rumpelstiltskin I am styled." He's blabbed the farm there, hasn't he? The servant rushed home with this news, and the next day when the little man returned once more to the kingdom, the queen was able to guess his name. Rumpelstiltskin was so angry that he dashed his foot through the floor and split himself in two. Well, I like the way that ended. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of here for that. So, this is about drawing wisdom from hard experience, a sharp wit, harshness towards fools or anyone trying to take advantage, the ability to make keen judgments even under pressure, surviving or even thriving by using your wits, maturity at a young age that you had to grow up fast. Okay. The Queen of Swords indicates someone who's become wise through experience, and having seen hard times, she's gained knowledge and an ability to be tough-minded but also fair. Possessing great wit as well as wisdom, she won't think twice about turning against her enemies if she has to. I think that's what the message of today is. Obviously not that you need to, split people in two or anything like that. But definitely when you get the Queen of Swords, there is pressure from the outside sort of leaning on you, trying to make you do something you don't really want to do, or especially if you're an empath, where you have this... sorry, it's just something turning up for the boy. Will he answer the door? This is the question. Shall we see? Oh, they're just going to throw it on the doorstep. That's okay then. He doesn't have to. If you're an empath, you want to sort of make things nice for people and keep people happy, and this is probably not going to serve you at the moment. Okay? Yes. In this reading, the card, remember, that you are seeing is the tale of someone who starts as a helpless victim, but then takes control and outwits those who seek to manipulate you. You can probably hear the boy thundering downstairs because he knows that the van has been. Let's have an oracle card to go with. What should we have? Yeah, I do actually. Right, I'm just having a conversation with myself. Yeah, let's have one of those. If I can do it. Oh no. Oops. Hang on. Oh dear. Let's just put that back. Oh, God. It's like a really weird tarot Jenga in my cupboard. And that's where that one went. Okay. Oops. That one can come out as well. Right. Oh, Jesus. No. No. Not you. Right. Oh, God, there's vice versa. I haven't seen that for ages. Okay, let's put this to one side. And one of each of these. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. I used to use this all the time. That one. That's nice. And I'm going to have one of these old school, Healing with the Angels. These are the ones that on a really hot summer day years ago, my crystal ball burnt them. And I was doing a tarot reading, like online. It's like, can anyone smell burning? Oh, that's nice. I love that one. Okay. So we get the web weaver, synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. And I feel like this is kind of when you can feel your boundaries rather than think what they are, but you still need to be brave enough to follow them. And also new beginnings as we come out of, looks like a gigantic tooth, like you know when they pull your tooth out and the dentist is like, do you want to keep it? It's got roots that are about that long. Anyway, new beginnings. So in order for you to do what you need to do, you need to cut loose whoever or whatever you need to cut loose. There you go, you heard it here first. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.